Hello learners, welcome back to my channel Word Seminar. In today's video we are going to learn about an opposite word, meanings and the sentences with starting from B. After we finished words starting B, then C, D and so on and so forth. There is going to be noise in the background. I'm sorry for that. Now we shall continue with the video. Number 1, back. It's a noun and the meanings are where,
and,
sentence, the, back of the back of the dental chair was adjustable. And the opposite word for back is in front. Meanings are in advance of and against. The sentence is the teacher didn't want his authority challenge in front of the class. In front of the class. Number 2, background. It's a noun and the meanings are framework, upbringing. Sentence is Steve has a background in computer engineering. Opposite word for background is foreground. Opposite word for background is foreground. It's also a noun and the meanings are front, lead. Sentence is a happy family occupies the foreground of the painting. Number 3, backward. It's an adverb. Meanings are back, reverse. Sentence is the loud noise prompted him to glance backward to see what was happening. And the opposite word for backward is forward. It's also an adverb and the meanings are further, advancing. And the sentences is Keep going forward and try not to look back. Going forward and try not to look back. Number 4, bad luck. It's a noun and the meanings are ill luck or misfortune. Sentence is, if I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck. And the opposite word for bad luck is fortune. It's also a noun and the meanings are chance, luck, destiny. Sentence is, I always spend a fortune. I always spend a fortune on presents at Christmas. Number 5, best. It's an adjective. Meanings are superior, top quality. Sentence is, Castaway was the best movie for me. And the opposite word for best is worst. Opposite for best is worst. It's an adjective. Meanings are inferior or bad quality. Sentence is, my friend was the worst player in the team. Number 6, beauty. It's a noun and the meanings are charming, gorgeous and attractive. Charming, gorgeous and attractive. Sentence is, Paul was only interested in the beauty of the land. Sentence is, Paul was only interested in the beauty of the land. And the opposite word for beauty is ugliness. And it's also a noun and the meanings are unattractive, nasty. Sentence is, he was remarkable for ugliness. And was an object of a version of his parents. Number 7, to begin with. It's a verb. Meanings are launch into, start. Sentence is, why didn't you tell me to begin with the introduction? And the opposite word to begin with is to end, to stop, and to finish. It's also a verb, and the meanings are complete, conclude, and close. Complete, conclude, and close. Sentence is, they gave me the newspaper when they have finished with it. Number 8, bitter. It's an adjective and the meanings are unpleasant, harsh, and sour. Unpleasant, harsh, and sour. Sentence is, it was far too sweet and had a bitter aftertaste. Opposite word for bitter is sweet. It's an adjective and the meanings are delightful, sugary, pleasing. Delightful, sugary, pleasing. Sentence is, I have finished my dinner, but I have room for some sweet dessert. Last word for today's video is number 9, blunt. It's an adjective, meanings are free spoken, outspoken, or direct. Sentence is, he was normally blunt, but he hadn't put his foot down with her. And the opposite word for blunt is sharp. It's also an adjective and the meanings are keen, intense, and the sentence is, you must be very careful with the sharp knife. You must be very careful with the sharp knife. That's all for today's video. Hope you like my video. Like my video if you liked it and subscribe if you loved it. Turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload new video, you will get the notification right away. Thank you. And I am sorry for the background noise.